And this is Operation Flashpoint Machine Editor. Well, and all its presence and its simplicity. Well, it's just having to separate a different section, like a unit section, what is selected by F1. And here, under F1, we can click left click of our mouse and set up that we can get inside a unit. There is a lot of different. We have 4 different sides: West, Eastern, Resistant, and Civilian. And there is empty and game logic. And example here, we can take the West. So West unit, there is a lot add-ons here, and those add-ons, example, I don't know really how many add-ons there are, but there are hundreds different airplane add-ons right now, a lot at this game. So we take example MiG 29 German player, but we can just take like a control player per. So I'm here a player. I take this control info is when it's just giving the information on the sum, or when it's, I don't know, it's up here and a way high clock. So if it's empty, can anybody get in? And private is the rank. This doesn't just much mean anything in this game. What is the rank of the private? Actually, there is nothing what is matter in the rank. Although if there is some enemy units yet killed at the higher rank, will of course take the command from the. If there is, it doesn't matter who the first leader. It can be even private and other side. But when there's a first soldier is a dead, when we have selected the leader and it's undependent. Here's a rank who is going to take the second. This is a mania. And the names here we are going, we can get any name, it doesn't matter what name. So if we want to just like put something Igal Rasputin, it doesn't matter. Like this time Chris Bat. Not that famous, but still seems to special flying. It's just information. It will be in cargo. It will be inside of the sum. We highlight there. We'll select that, and information will be just what there is a formation. Information known. It will be anywhere in the map. Flying. It's in the air. It's if aeroplane, and quite simple. Azimuth. It what's direction, it is the azimuth on the selection when the map began. Hell armor, if we put into this sidebar in the very right, it just have a full 100% and a 0. If the left, it's already dead. A full the same thing, and if we highlight doesn't, it's just only we highlight and have a full and empty tank. Ammunition, have a full ammunition, and the left side bar have none of. Problem of the presence is also to mean that it doesn't actually have to be come in the map unless I am player. Condition of the presence and placement of radius, so it can be radius of any place there. And I think so this everything is measured by meters here. Invalid variable name. What is a variable name? Is this a Chris something bad here? Very might be. So what other things we got here? Okay, so groups quite as simple as anything here. Groups, Patrula, Aquila, and here is a Casa Citron. So we can create the, if we have already some add-ons, infinite amount any kind of the squad here around the map. Simple triggers. They are always useful in this Operation Flashpoint and any edition what we are doing. Let's do a trigger, and there is axis. So how big area inside of what kind of the area? Rectangle, ellipse, and angle. So X, Y, Z. Radiate here activation. Which sides it activate? Whom it's it? There is also radio here. Answer repeated. Present, non-present type. We can put effect like a music or movie or something. When it trigger it, we can just the camera make some shot there, which can pan in, zoom in, and go in different directions showing the units and different time and the sounds. If you want an example of some game music here, this is the place where we are going to, and there is a nice space-time Cassandra cheat. There is some of the music already there to be played. Titles, none of the NFX, trigger, voice, and there are lots of different voices. In the game example, those all small voice clips, when in the game, they're all founded in here. And there is interesting about the different voices. When you go to add-ons, you get also much extra voices there, like in this, and everything is always separated and shown within this list. And so the Activision is anybody here to count down when it's begun or when it end, or does it vegan ever. Waypoints. So every unit we gonna give a waypoint to any unit or group or team. Here is example of one waypoint of the one team. Destroy, move, seek, join. There is a basic